Welcome to another live video on my channel. If you can hear me, write on the comment section so I can know you can hear me clearly. So welcome everyone to a video on the channel. So the ETH ETF would start trading tomorrow. So ETH ETF start trading tomorrow. A lot of people are getting very bullish on the market, and like I always say, this is one of the biggest events on for altcoin. Like since crypto started, this is the biggest event in the history of altcoin. This is the first time an ETF of any altcoin would be trading. So the EC is very bullish. I am expecting the market to start doing very well from, let's say, next week. A lot of companies have already stated that fees, many ETF would be trading from tomorrow. And you guys need to remember that the first when Bitcoin ETF started trading early this year, Bitcoin ETF was the most successful ETF that's launched this year. Bitcoin ETF was not the only ETF that was trading this year. There were more than 400 ETF this year, but Bitcoin ETF was the most successful. So also the ETH ETF would start trading tomorrow. Like this is very big for altcoin. This is very bullish for altcoin. This is bullish for altcoins. This is bullish for Bitcoin. One of the main reasons why this ETF is very bullish for altcoin is the fact that after it after the ETH ETF start trading, a lot of people would start speculating about other ETF. Like if you notice, Solana has been one of the biggest gainer in the last 7 days. There is no news about Solana ETF or nothing about Solana ETF yet. Like there is nothing concrete about Solana ETF yet. But Solana is pumping because once ETH ETF goes live, the next altcoin that would have an ETF is what? Is Solana. So just this ETF would make the whole altcoin market so bullish because even once we have on Solana ETF also, people would start speculating about other altcoins ETF. So this is just like this would make the whole altcoin market this year very bullish. So few days to the few hours to ETH ETF. But what you need to understand is this ETF might be a sell the news event. People might start selling. Don't listen to everything you're saying on Twitter. Do not listen to everything you're saying on YouTube. Majority of the time, events like these are always a sell the news event. So from tomorrow, a lot of people might start dumping their altcoins. They might start dumping their Bitcoin. They might start dumping the altcoin. Bitcoin might start dumping from tomorrow. ETH also might start dumping from tomorrow. Even a lot of meme coins might start dumping from tomorrow. So this week you need to be careful. So if you look at the Bitcoin chart, let's check the Bitcoin chart. BTC. If you look at the Bitcoin chart, Bitcoin is somehow close to the all-time high because the all-time high is around 71,000, and we are somehow very close to the all-time high. And there is a little resistance over here because if you remember, if you look at this chart, let's just draw a line here and see. Yeah, if you draw a line here, you would notice that early this year when early this year when Bitcoin got to 68,000, when Bitcoin got to 68,000, let's see 1 minute. Yeah, when Bitcoin got to 68,000 early this year. There was a big crash. You can see it here. Let me zoom the chart for you guys. Let me see. How can I zoom this chart? Okay, yeah, perfect. So if you see early this year, Bitcoin got to 68,000, and there was a big dump to this resistance level at 58,000. Same thing also around March this year also, around this 68,000, there was a dump. And somewhere around here, close to 68,000 also, there was a dump. And it's going to go to $72,000. This line also here, around $68,000, acted as a support. So we might be getting like this register might be strong. We might not break above it, or we might just break above it tomorrow before we see dump. Like nothing is sure, nothing is sure. Like no one is sure what would happen in the next few days. But in the long run, I am very I am very, very bullish in the long run because same thing has happened in the past, or same thing happened early this year when the BTC ETF started. There's something wrong with your sound. It sounds very distorted. Let me see. Okay, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Jeez, what's wrong? Okay, 1 minute, guys. Let me fix this. Let's see. Let me just try to listen to myself so I could fix this. Yeah, sorry guys, can you hear me now? Sorry, sorry, sorry. Hello, hello, hello. Is the sounds better now? Okay, yeah, I think the sound is better now. Yeah, so perfect. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I don't know, like it was muted. Okay, great. Yeah, thanks, back Jay. I'm sorry, I was not listening to myself. So great, great, great that you guys can hear me now better. So if you can hear me better, please write on the comment section so I can know the sound is better. All right, so what I'm trying to say, okay. First of all, we are few hours to the ETH ETF. The ETH ETF would start trading in the next 24 hours or sometime tomorrow. The ETH ETF would start trading. So this is a very, very big event for altcoins. This is a very, very big event for crypto in general, because this is the first time an ETF, or this is the first time any altcoin as an ETF. Like everyone always take Bitcoin like they do not take Bitcoin like an altcoin. Bitcoin is different from other altcoin, but like Ethereum is like every other altcoin. So Ethereum is like every other altcoin. If Ethereum is doing well, other altcoin always do very, very well. I think so. We consolidate against ETH and Bitcoin. I think so. We'll continue later, like 3 weeks to 4 weeks later. Yeah, maybe, but what I feel is like once the ETH ETF start trading, a lot of people might sell the news. Like a lot of people might sell ETH. Then after a few days, if the ETH ETF is successful, ETH will start pumping. Then people would start speculating about the next ETF, which obviously would be Solana. So maybe I think within 2 to 3 weeks, Solana will start doing, yeah, 3 weeks, like you said. So I think this week might be bad for the market. And from next week, when people notice that the ETH ETF is successful, ETH will start doing well. And from that next week or in 2, 3 weeks' time, people would start speculating about Solana ETF also. And maybe Solana would pump a lot and break the previous high. But what I'm trying to say is like you need to be careful on this week because a lot of people are very, very bullish this week. Everyone is saying, oh, um everyone is saying this week is super, super bullish, but you need to be careful because the ETF is always a sell the news event, or I wouldn't say the ETF, but event like this in the crypto markets or in the financial markets is always a sell the news event. So people might start selling tomorrow. People might start selling throughout next week. Also, if you look at the Bitcoin chart, same thing happened when Bitcoin ETF started trading. Let's go for the 1 week chart. Oh, 1 week chart is too big. So let's go back to 1 day chart. So if you notice, Bitcoin ETF started trading, I think February 19 or yep, February 19. Let me confirm again. Let's see. Um, when BTF ETF started trading. Okay, January 19. More than 10 years. No, no, no. Yep, January 19. Okay, so when the Bitcoin ETF started trading around January 19, yep, January 19 or 11 or 11, yep, there was a big dump. Yeah, there was a big crash in the price of Bitcoin. There was a big dump. So, but after that, what's happened? The markets became very, very bullish. But during that event, there was a big crash. So the same thing is going to happen. Bitcoin dumped from like $48,000 to 38, almost $10,000 difference. So same thing is going to happen with the ETH ETF. Once the ETH ETF start trading, we might see a big dump in the crypto markets. We might see ETH dump a lot. We might see Solana dump a lot. We might see a lot of meme coins dump a lot. But what would happen? After that dump, that is your opportunity to start buying your favorite altcoin, your favorite meme coin, because this is the same playbook that's happened early January this year. Same thing. If you check chart of Pepe, dog with ads. Let's see. If you check like dog with ads, check early January. Also, 1 year chart for dog with ads. Dog with ads retrace a little. No, Pepe retrace a little after the ETH ETF before running a times 10. So same thing is going to happen tomorrow. Once the ETH ETF starts raising, a lot of people would sell the news. It is a sell the news event. People would sell that altcoin. People would sell that meme coin. A lot of people would start saying the top is in, the bull market is over. That's the time for you to start buying your favorite altcoin, your favorite meme coin, because I think the next 2 to 3 months would be very, very bullish for altcoins and meme coins in general. So very, very bullish event this week. ETH event, ETH ETF would be trading very soon. And also there is a Bitcoin conference this week, I think on the 27th of this month, or the 27th, yep, of this month, which is I think Saturday this week. The Bitcoin conference would be happening, and Donald Trump would be speaking in this event. And a lot of people are speculating that Trump yep. There are rumors that it would announce Bitcoin as a strategic reserve in the US. I don't think this is true. I do not. I don't know. Like, nothing is impossible. Trump has been very, very bullish. Well, Trump has been very, very supportive of crypto. Trump has been he has been bullish on crypto. He has been talking about crypto constantly. So maybe it's going to announce Bitcoin as a strategic reserve. I do not. I don't know. Like, I can't say. Might be possible. And if he announced Bitcoin as a strategic reserve in the US, this would be so bullish for altcoins. This would be so bullish for Bitcoin. This would be so bullish for SRP. This would be so bullish for ETH. This would be so bullish for so. you want to start buying meme coins, or you want to start buying your altcoin before all these events, like before this Bitcoin conference. And if you remember, in 2021, Bitcoin well, altcoin season started after the Bitcoin conference, when Elon Musk was talking about Bitcoin, and I think Katie Woods and many, and Mike Casella also, they were talking about Bitcoin in the 2021 uh, Bitcoin conference. And after that conference, the Bitcoin or the altcoin season started. So similar playbook is happening also. Like two events is like the ETH event and also the Bitcoin conference. Like everything is showing a sign of altcoin season about to start. Like the during January this year, when the Bitcoin ETF started trading, many altcoins did at least 8 times 10 in few months. During the last bull market in 2021, when Elon Musk, Katie Wood, Michael Saylor were speaking on the Bitcoin conference, many altcoins, many meme coins did very well. So same thing, but this same thing, Donald Trump is going to be speaking on the Bitcoin conference. There is speculation also that Elon Musk will be speaking on the Bitcoin conference. Tesla still owns Bitcoin. SpaceX also still owns Bitcoin. Elon Musk himself also still owns Bitcoin. And like I said, people are speculating that he knows that Donald Trump would be making Bitcoin the Federal Reserve. Well, like Elon Musk will be making Bitcoin a strategic reserve in the US. That's why he changed his DP to like bullish on crypto, but I don't think that is the reason. I think he did this because of Biden stepping down from the US presidential election. So let's see what would happen this week. But like I said, you need to be careful this week. You need to be careful this week. You need to wait a little. The market might retrace a little this week. Even after the Bitcoin conference, the market might still dump a little. But once that retrace happens, that is your time to buy your favorite altcoin. So I'm very, very bullish for the crypto market. Let's say from next month, I am very, very bullish, but I don't know what would happen this week. And like Mustaj also said, the only chart you need to know for altcoin, Elon Musk laser high profile picture on X, Bitcoin conference by Saturday this week, ETH ETF tomorrow. Something big is about to happen. We are not bullish enough. Same way, it showed the 2020 chart when Bitcoin and the crypto market in general was in an accumulation mode. After that, what happened? A big pump. So the 2016, when Bitcoin and altcoins they were in an accumulation mode. After that, a big pump. So similar thing is happening in 2024. We are in an accumulation mode. Soon we will see a big pump. And what you need to understand is the crypto market is a 4 years cycle. I think you're right about a retrace for Bitcoin. That is the last bottom. I will do so this saying after that and unpacked. Yeah. And you need to understand that the crypto market is a 4 years cycle. The bull market always ends a year after the Bitcoin halving. 2016 was the Bitcoin halving, and the bull market ends what? A year after the Bitcoin halving, which was 2017. Also, 2020 was the Bitcoin halving, and the Bitcoin bull market ends afterwards a year of the Bitcoin halving, which is 2020. Big pump. Also, same thing is happening this year. This year is the Bitcoin halving. We are in an accumulation mode, just like 2016 and 2020. Soon, a big pump to the upside would happen. So very, very bullish now. Very, very bullish. I think this is the time. Well, I think the next, let's say, 14 days is your time to start buying quality altcoins and meme coin. And recently, some altcoins narrative have been doing well. I think reward assets, yeah, reward asset narrative has been doing well, but I have not been buying. Let's see. Um, reward asset. Let's see, reward asset. Okay. Which project is a reward asset project? SMT Swamp Market. Let me see. Yeah, reward asset. So reward asset project have been well, not too well to be honest. Okay, not too well, but a lot of people are speculating that reward asset project would start doing well because of Larry, who is the CEO of BlackRock. He has been pushing reward asset projects. He has been talking constantly about reward assets. So maybe soon reward assets would start doing well, but to be honest, the market cap are very high. Ondo is around 1.5 billion. Matra, geez, that's so high to be honest. To be honest, I don't know, but they might start doing well. But I do not like the market cap. AI project also might start doing well because Tau has been well. I would say has been doing well, but Tau has been pumping a little in the last few days. As you can see, Tau is up 43% in the last 14 days, and this is the first time in the long run that Tau has pumped a little. So we might be getting to a spot, or like we might be getting to a time we need to start buying some altcoins. Yep, some of them are up a little in the last 7 days. So this might be a good time to start buying some reward asset projects, some AI projects, and maybe some gaming projects. But I have not started buying any of these. I'm just holding the ones I asked before. So yeah, altcoins might do well in the next few days, in the next few months. Gaming is up on 20% in the last 30 days. So altcoins might start doing well. So you might just start buying some um altcoin also. And I think this three narrative might just be the good narratives to buy: the reward asset, artificial intelligence, and gaming. So moving on from that, same thing that happened once the Bitcoin ETF start trading. A lot of meme coins also did very well. Well, altcoins did well, and those were the AI projects did well after the Bitcoin ETF started trading. So now that the ETH would be trading or would start trading from tomorrow, I think meme coins on ETH would also start doing well. Well, not only meme coins on ETH, but meme coins on ETH and also meme coins on Base. So, and first of all, the biggest meme coin on ETH would do well, which is Pepe. So let's go to Pepe. The biggest meme coin on ETH would do well, and currently the biggest meme coin on ETH is Pepe. So let's see, where's Pepe. So yeah, the biggest meme coin on ETH is Pepe. Yeah, so currently at 5 billion valuation. I think in the next let's say in the next 2 months, I expect Pepe to at least get to 10 billion valuation. Pepe has a very good community. Pepe has the best community. Pepe is the biggest meme coin on ETH and the biggest new meme coin in the world. There are just two meme coins that are bigger than Pepe, and that is Shiba and Dogecoin. And these two meme coins are from the last bull market, but Pepe is the new biggest meme coin. So once ETH ETF start trading, once Pepe starts doing well, what would happen? Other meme coins on ETH would also start doing well. Some have been doing well recently. Meme coins like Mog. Mog has been doing well. Where's Mog? Yep, Mog has been doing well. So all these are just showing sign of altcoin or meme coin season is about to start. Mog has been doing well, and from let's say in the next 1 to 2 months, I expect meme coins like Mog to do very, very well also. But Mog, Pepe, the market cap is very high. And for you to be very, very profitable in the next few months, you want to buy a meme coin with a very, very good narrative. And on ETH, the two best narrative right now is the Matt Fury's narrative. And if Catcoin, like Mog is a Catcoin, if Mog does very well, then also the Cat narrative might do well. So all you need to do is find cheaper meme coins under maybe the Matt Fury's narrative that has a very, very good community, and also cheap meme coin under the cat narrative. Well, for the cat narrative, it all depends on Mog and how well Mog does in the next few months. So for the Matt Fury's narrative, I like well, right now for the Matt Fury's narrative, the biggest meme coin is Pepe, and also Pepe is the biggest meme coin in the world, like the biggest new meme coin in the world. And Pepe is a frog. So I am also bullish on other frog characters that has similar characters or similar narrative to Pepe. And one of my most bullish meme coin right now is Oppie. You guys know I am very, very bullish on Oppie. I think the market cap is very low. It is just around 41 million valuation. I think this has a very, very long way to go. Like for Oppie, it all depends on if the bull market is over or not. Like if the bull market is not over this week, like if the bull market continue, or if history repeats itself, because you can't be certain, nothing is certain in the crypto markets. But if history repeats itself, if altcoin will do well in the next few weeks, just like they did after the Bitcoin ETF, then you want to buy solid altcoin or solid meme coin with a very, very good narrative. And for now, there is no meme coin with a better narrative than Oppie, because the biggest meme coin right now is a meme coin from Matt Fury's character, and also a frog coin. And Oppie also is a character from Matt Fury's comic, and also a frog coin. So Oppie has every similarities to Pepe, and the market cap is what? Just 40 million. So low. So this has huge potential. This can easily do it times 10. This can easily do it times 20. And one thing you need to remember is early this year, after the Bitcoin ETF, after the Bitcoin ETF, Pepe did more than a times 10. Yeah, I think the Bitcoin ETF was January 11, if I'm not mistaken. I do not need to confirm that again. So after, let's use by market cap, during January 11, January 11, okay, January 19, yeah, perfect. January 19, the Bitcoin or the ETH, what am I saying? Pepe's market cap was around 500,000. After the after the what's it called? Bitcoin ETF, Pepe dumped a little and did what? Pumped more than 8 times 10. Pepe literally pumped from 400,000 valuation to around 6 billion valuation within how many months? January, February, March, April, May. Within like 3 months. And within 2 months, or yeah, within 2 months, it did almost a times 10 within 2 months. Pepe moved from 400,000 valuation to 4 billion valuation within 2 months. So, Oppie has similar narrative to Pepe, has a lower market cap than Pepe. So once the ETH ETF start trading, once the market retraces a little, what would happen to Oppie? Oppie could pump a times 10, a times 20. And one thing you need to understand about Oppie is Oppie's market cap is very, very low. Like Oppie can literally do a times 10 and still be very, very cheap. Like Opie could pump from 40 million valuation to 400 million valuation and still be very, very cheap because then Pepe would be around 10 billion valuation. Mog could be around 2 billion valuation. Shiba is still there around 10, 11, 12 billion valuation. So at a times 10, OPI would still be very, very cheap. So OPI can literally do it times 20 in the next few months. OPI could run it times 20 after the ETH ETF. So super, super bullish on these because even at a times 20, the market cap would still be lower than a billion on valuation. So very bullish on this. I think this has a very, very huge potential to do well once the ETF start trading. So let's see how this goes. And once that happens, I think other characters from the Knight Rider comic also would do well. I do not want to talk about other characters from the Knight Rider, but characters like Watt, Flappy, Draggy. Okay, and most of those characters are very, very cheap now because if you see, Draggy is at 5.3 million valuation. Flappy Flappy is at 3.5 million valuation. This can even still dump more. And meme coins like this has a potential to even get to like 100 million, 200 million valuation. So very, very cheap. They have huge upside potential. So bullish on every one of them. What also very cheap. I won't be surprised if what gets to like even a billion valuation. Well, it all depends on OP. If OP gets to a billion valuation, then I won't be surprised if these gets to a billion valuation. And if that happen also, Fox also would do well. Fox has dumped a lot, a lot, a lot. But if Flappy if what's it called? Hmm, very cheap now, very good. Okay, so if I was thinking about these, so if Watt does very well, then Fox also could do very, very well. And I wouldn't be surprised to be honest if this gets to like 10, 20, 30 million on valuation in the coming months. So each potential also, and also if OP does very well, the next frog characters from Matt Furry's third book also would do very well, and that is Fifi. I think Fifi has pumped a lot. Fifi is at 4.4 million valuation. It is close to the all-time high, so might retrace in the coming days, but when a project like Fifi retrace with a very good narrative like this, I think yeah, once Fifi retrace, then it would be a very good opportunity to buy because if Pepe does well, if Opie does well, then Fifi also would do very, very well. So yeah, bullish on the markets in general, but like I said, these next few days might be bad. The next 7 days might be bad. The next 14 days might be bad. But after that, I think the market would be super, super bullish. So yeah, guys, basically this is all I have for you today. Today is just to talk about the market condition and what I am expecting for the market in the next few days. So thank you guys for joining the live video, and I would see you tomorrow. Bye guys.